it's Jennifer from Happiness is Homemade For, and welcome to my channel. Alright, today we are going to do St. Patrick's Day DIYs using pretty much every single thing from Dollar Tree. I'm so excited for this because I have some really cute ideas. So some of the supplies we're going to use. Okay, so the other day I went to Dollar Tree and I found this card. This card is so cute. Look at this up close. Do you see how cute this card is? I love it. As soon as I saw this card, I knew I wanted to do something with it. And let me tell you, when I picked it up in the store, I was looking at it, there was a spider crawling on it. Oh my gosh. I'm terrified of spiders. I was looking at it and I realized this brown thing is crawling across it. And I was like, I did all that. Right in the middle of the card aisle. People probably thought I was nuts. Riley jumped. He thought, Riley jumped and he's like, what? It's a spider. Okay, so we're gonna do something with this card. I also have the gold stickers, the little, the gold letter stickers from Dollar Tree. And then if you saw my Dollar Tree haul, I have a book. So I didn't care what kind of book it was, what it said. I just wanted a black book. So if you take the cover off, the sleeve, jacket, I guess it's a jacket. It's a black book. So that's what I wanted. That way we can do something with this. I've got just one of the little wooden crates from Dollar Tree. I've got some of the terracotta pots, some gold coins. We're gonna do some candy, shamrocks, just a bunch of different like items to kind of go with it. And then we're also gonna make another gumball machine, but this one is gonna be perfect for St. Patrick's Day. And also you can use this for fall, for Halloween, but we're gonna make a really cute like St. Patrick's Day gumball. I call it a gumball machine, candy, whatever, but it's gonna look like a gumball machine. Oh, and if you notice, here is one of the little wreaths that we made the other day. It's so cute. Okay, so first off, let's go ahead and stain our little wooden crate. So I got Riley's Avengers mat that I always paint on. Okay, so I am gonna make my stain. I am gonna use burnt umber apple barrel, like 50-cent paint from Walmart. I'm just gonna use a little bit of this. Okay. So I'm just gonna put some of this onto this little plate right here. Okay. And then I'm just gonna take some water, just basic water, and I'm gonna pour a little bit into this. Okay. And I'm gonna mix this up, and it's gonna make a nice stain for me. Okay. Just mix it really good. Okay. Now I'm just gonna take this foam brush from Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna brush it on to the crate. Okay. And this is gonna make like a really pretty stain. And I'm getting in between all the little grooves right here. And then I'm just gonna take like a paper towel and just kind of wipe it off. Just rub off that excess paint. And you'll see, look at that. It does like a beautiful stain. Look, you can see like, you can really like see the grain of the wood. So I love it, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this to all of the sides really quick. I'm just brushing this stain on, this paint. And then once again, once I have it brushed on, I just wipe it off. Okay, it's so easy. Seriously, it's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do this side and I'm gonna go ahead and do the inside and then we're gonna decorate. I mean, do you see? Look how good that is. You can do this with any color paint to make any color stain that you want. And you'll notice there's something with the wood. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like they got some glue or something, but there's some parts that no matter how many times I went over, it's not one to take. But that's okay because that's gonna be covered. You're not gonna see the inside. So, but all right, so next, okay, so now we are gonna take this card that I absolutely love, that like started all of this for me. And it's so cute. I mean, this is like a really cute card to give to somebody too, so. And cards at Dollar Tree are still $1. But all I'm gonna do is, because I don't want this to come open, I'm gonna glue it shut. I got this it's like glue stick. It's a multi-purpose at Dollar Tree. It's called Bostic. Have you seen this there? So I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of go around the edges. Like I said, I just want to like glue it shut. You can tape it too. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do some glue. Okay. I'm just going to glue that down. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I'm going to put some black construction paper on the back of this because I'm not exactly sure where this is going to be sitting, and in case you were to see the back, it looks like it's complete. So, all right, I just got some black construction paper from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to lay this down on here, and I'm just going to trace this out, and I'm just going to go ahead and put it on the edge. Okay. I'm just going to trace that out really quick. All right, so now I'm just going to cut this out really quick. Okay, so now I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm just going to glue this to the back of this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, now that I got this glued onto the back of it, we are now going to hot glue this to this crate. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is going to be so cute. All right, so what I'm going to do is, so that first like groove right there, I'm going to take mine and I'm going to go right below it, and I'm going to hot glue mine about right there. So all I'm going to do is, I'm going to take my hot glue gun, I'm going to put a line of hot glue right here on the top, and then like kind of right at where that line is, that groove. Okay. I'm going to take my card, and I know I want mine to go right at that. Okay. I'm going to hold that into that hot glue. Oh my goodness, look how cute. Look at that. You can put whatever you want inside here, but of course we're gonna decorate it. But look at that. And the reason I glued it, okay, I want you to see this. The reason I went kind of right below that first, like that first seam, and I can't even think what to call it, like that first groove, indentation, slat. I kind of went like right below it, just hot glued it. That way you see all of my animals. You can see the fox's tail, because I know we're gonna have stuff in here that's gonna come out. So I still wanna be able to see a lot of the animals. Okay. And you see, that's why I did the construction paper on the back, just in case wherever this is sitting, it looks like it's a finished piece. So, all right, so I got that there. Okay, so now let's decorate this. I've got some of this decorative shred. It's the brown from Dollar Tree. I'm just gonna stick just a little down the bottom just to kind of like take up some space. That way we don't have to use like so much candy or gold coins or whatever you want to put in here. Put that down the bottom. Okay, so got that there. I'm gonna take some of the shamrocks, these shamrock picks from Dollar Tree, and I'm just gonna pop the heads off. And I'm just gonna kind of put these in here. You could also do some succulents, like succulents from Dollar Tree. That would be really cute in here too. Okay, just mix up some of this green. Okay, so now that you got all your shamrocks like put in there, now you can take the gold coins from Dollar Tree and just kind of pop, they're sinking to the bottom. Just kind of like put them in here and there. A little trick you can do is, since we just used all of the shamrocks off this, take some wire cutters or some really good sharp scissors, cut you off a stem, and then you can always hot glue some coins to this, and then that way you can like pop it down in here. That way the coins will stick out. So let's try that. Okay, just put a little bit of hot glue right there on the back. Okay, I'm gonna hot glue that in there very carefully. And then I can just pop that gold coin kind of down in there. But see, it's sticking. But it's sticking out so you can see it. Okay. Now I can cut these at different heights. Okay. And just remember, these gold coins are double-sided. You've got the clover on one side, and on this side it says a 4-leaf clover for good luck. So I'm going to put a little glue on the back of this. Make sure that little saying is upright. Stick that down in there. Do another one. But oh my goodness, do you see how cute that is? That just made the cutest little like planner. Now, like I said, you could also put candy in here. You could do Hershey Kisses, you could do Skittles for like that rainbow effect. But I love it. Succulents would be really cute too, and Dollar Tree has some amazing succulents. But oh my gosh, y'all, I mean, this card was so daggone cute, I knew I had to do something with it. So, I love it. All right, we got that. Now, we're gonna take our black book. I'm gonna take this cover off. So I am not going to tear this book up at all. Now someone had mentioned I could just paint this right here black, and that is true. If you wanted, you could paint this black, you could paint this green, whatever color you wanted, and just paint over it, and that still, it does not tear up the book, so you could do that. I'm going to put stickers right here on the pages. So I really like that look. I'm going to take the gold stickers from Dollar Tree. So, I think I want to spell out Lucky Us. You could do lucky, you could do blessed, you could do kiss me, you could do whatever you wanted, but I really think I'm going to put Lucky Us. So, my little trick is, or my little tip is, always spell backwards. Start with the last letter and work your way up. That way you get your spacing just right. So I'm going to grab an S for the us part. Okay. So I got my book, and I'm just going to put this S like right over here and try to get it as straight and centered as I can. And believe me, y'all, there is nothing perfect about me, about my crafting. Okay. So I got the S. Now I'm going to go with the U. Get this U on here. Once again, I'm trying to get my spacing and everything just as good as I can. I'm just going to rub that on there. Okay, so you see I've got the S. Alright, so now I'm going to skip a little bit, and I'm going to start with the Y and then work my way up. Okay. The hardest part with this is spelling correctly backwards. You really got to think about what you're spelling. Okay, so I'm going to space that out. Okay, so I think that may be good. That may be a little too much of a space. But, alright, so I got that. And I'm going to continue until I spell out my lucky. Okay, so you get 2 U's on this one sheet. So that kind of worked out perfect. I didn't even think that out. Alright, so now I'm going to do the L, my very last letter. Now I have fingernails, so it's easy for me to kind of grab and pinch in place. If you don't have long fingernails, you could always use tweezers. Tweezers would probably really be helpful for you. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Ah, lucky us! So cute! Alright, so I got that. All that is rubbed on there. Alright, so we are going to do some stuff to decorate this book. First off, I'm going to take one of the terracotta pots from Dollar Tree. Okay. But I want to like distress it a little bit. I want to give it some age versus just like this new pot. I think I'm gonna try using some antique parchment. Once again, some Apple Barrel 50-cent paint from Walmart. I'm just gonna put it onto that little plate I was using again. And I've got that brown water. I'm just gonna take that same paintbrush and I'm gonna mix it in. Okay, so it's kind of like, it's almost like dirty. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take that same foam paintbrush from Dollar Tree and I'm just gonna kind of like blot it. Kind of blot here and there. I'm gonna go along the bottom, like that bottom edge, rim, maybe a little across the top. Okay. So I'm just gonna take that wet paper towel and I'm just gonna kind of like, you put it on and you kind of like rub it off a little bit, almost kind of like the stain. So like right here on the top, once again, I'm gonna kind of go around that, just kind of dabbing it on, and I'm gonna rub it off. Kind of dab it, and then rub it. Put some over here, kind of like come down a little bit. So I'm kind of just dabbing that on there, and then once again, I will rub it with that wet, like damp, not wet, but damp paper towel. But see, it's not like bright, brand new looking. You could also take you like a mossy green maybe and kind of dab a little bit, maybe a little brown or something, just to kind of give it a little more of a weathered look. But that looks good. You know what? I have a little bit of this mossy green. I'm gonna try this. Took that mossy green, kind of dipped it in that same water. Let's see if I can just kind of do something right here. Maybe like along the bottom, kind of like that mossy look. Okay, so now that we have this painted, now I have this rainbow ribbon. I just bought this at Walmart. Back in the fabric section, like where they keep, you know, the fabric and the yarn and everything, they have an aisle of ribbon. So this was less than $2. You get 9 feet. So, but I love that it's rainbow. I think this is perfect for St. Patrick's Day. So I'm just gonna roll this out and I'm just gonna tie it just around this top right here. Just like that. I got it on. I just have it kind of going right here across the top of it. And I'm just gonna tie just a cute little bow, just like you're tying your shoes. And of course that just slid on down. Oh my goodness, look how cute. That is just wrapping that around there and just tying a basic little bow, just like tying your shoes. All right, so we have our cute little book stack right here. And we're gonna put that just kind of sitting right there. Now, once again, I'm gonna take some of this decorative shred to fill the bottom. Right. Okay, so now your choice. You can either add you just a bunch of gold coins to this. You can do more of the shamrocks. Kind of put those into here. You can do something like that, just make it like a really cute little planner. You can do that. Or you can take you some candy. I have these Hershey's Nuggets and they look like little gold bars. Look at that. And we love these because it's chocolate with almonds in the middle. Oh my gosh, delicious. So you can either like do this or you can make this, especially if this is gonna sit like on your coffee table. And then you can just fill this full of like your favorite little candies. But these right here, these are adorable. Like I said, one, they're delicious, and another, it looks like gold. That is so cute. All right, now Okay, yeah, so really quick. Like, I don't know what is allowed and what isn't allowed. So what I did is I went on the internet, I typed in free vintage St. Patrick's Day. And then I clicked on images and all of these pictures popped up of like all these like old, like vintage, like leprechauns and just really cute pictures. So I went on there and I saw this little leprechaun. I thought he was so cute. So I printed this out. So I love this image, so I printed this out. So I am gonna use this for mine. Like I said, I went in there, I typed in free vintage, I did vintage, St. Patrick's Day. You can do leprechauns or just images, and then click on images. And I found this, and actually I found quite a few pictures that I loved. I do not know how to share this with you. Like I said, just go online and see what you like. So I went on, I printed this out, I then cut him out. I got some green, I don't know why I got green, I could have done black. But I got green poster board from Dollar Tree. I traced it onto the poster board, I cut it out of the poster board. So here he is right here. He is adorable. So then, once I cut it out, I glued the poster board to the back of this. I then took a Jenga block. I took one of these little like tumbling towers from Dollar Tree and I painted it black and then I glued it to the back of him. So right there, that is just one of these tumbling towers glued. And once again, it was that same glue stick. You can do hot glue, whatever you want. I just glued it to the back of it. And then I put a layer of Mod Podge on the front of him. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know, like when it comes to like getting stuff online, you know, I don't know how to like do this kind of stuff. So I just wanted like to give you an inspiration, but that's all I did. I found a picture that I loved, I printed it out, I cut it out, and then I traced it onto poster board, cut that out, I glued it to a tumbling tower, that way I can make him stand, and then I just did a layer of Mod Podge. That's it. All right, so now we are gonna decorate with him too. Okay, so now that I have that right there, I'm now gonna take this little cutie, y'all, seriously, and I'm gonna stick him like right here. And because of that tumbling tower, that little block, he will stand. So I'm just gonna stand him like right there. And then I'm gonna take some gold coins. Once again, these gold coins from Dollar Tree. And I'm just gonna scatter these onto here. But oh my gosh, look how cute and simple and easy this was right here. Now, obviously, if you're not gonna have this little guy unless you go and find him online. You can always take, Dollar Tree has these little gnomes this year in the Crafter Square section. You can paint him up and you could put him right there. That would be really cute. You could always just take one of these hats, the leprechaun hats from Dollar Tree. You could always just sit that on here and do something like that instead. Don't even do the pot, just do this. Sprinkle gold coins. Yeah, you could just do something like that with the gold coins all around it, some shamrocks. Okay, that is also just a really cute look that you could do. But you know what? What you could do, if you found this, these window clings at Dollar Tree, you could take any one of these and then Mod Podge these to the poster board and make this be your little gnome. You know what? I'm gonna do that for you real quick. Let's take this one right here because I think this one's really cute. I'm gonna take this. Okay, so you're gonna take whatever poster board you want, whatever color. I'm gonna take Mod Podge from Dollar Tree. And I am now, right here, I'm now gonna put Mod Podge all over the back of this little gnome. Really focusing on the edges. Okay, make sure you get your edges really well. That's very important, is to make sure the edges are covered with Mod Podge. Okay, So now I'm gonna take this little leprechaun, this little gnome, and I'm gonna lay him right on to that poster board, and I'm gonna rub it on there really good. Make sure I'm focusing on the edges. Okay, that way there's no air bubbles. Okay, now I'm gonna put a layer on top. Remember, Mod Podge dries clear, so don't worry about that. Brush this on all over your little gnome, or whatever cling you choose. Really focusing on the edges. Just make sure you just get it nice and smooth. Okay, so now that the Mod Podge is good and dry, I'm gonna cut this out. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna cut this out really good. I'm just gonna cut all this out really quick, just trace around it. All right, so now that he is traced and cut out, now, let me just say, I have green poster board. I don't recommend using green poster board for this because the green is kind of coming through where there shouldn't be green. So if you do the window clings, use a white poster board. Okay, and then just like I did, one of these little tumbling towers from Dollar Tree, I'm just gonna take one. I'm gonna use the same glue pen that I've been using. You can use hot glue too if you want. Okay. I'm just gonna put me some glue right on the back of this right here. And then I'm gonna stand him up. And I'm just gonna hold that and let that dry. So while this is drying, you can paint it if you want. If you want to paint that black to kind of blend in with your book. So, I've got a black paint marker. I'm just going to use this really quick. But you can just use any basic black paint. But I'm just going to use this because it's quick and it's handy. And you can get these paint markers anywhere. Dollar Tree even sells them in the Crafter Square section. Not this big, like this is a bigger one. Okay, so then you can take your little leprechaun and stick him right on here. See? I mean, look how cute. No matter what you use, if you use any of these window clings or any of the window clings, cut them out. Mod Podge them onto, I recommend white, a white poster board, or cardstock. If you have cardstock, that's really good too. And then just glue you a little Jenga block or tumbling block onto the back so that way it will stand up. But I mean, look how cute that is. Now y'all, we are gonna make another gumball machine just like we did for Valentine's Day. So these are the little plastic tumblers, just little plastic cups from Dollar Tree. Let's see. It doesn't even say like a size or like an ounce on them. But it's right here. It's with all like the fancy kind of plastic, sometimes in the wedding section of Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna use one of these right here. And then this is from the Crafter Square section. This is just, it's called a craft bottle. Okay, it looks just like this. It is plastic and it's got a lid. So these are so cute to make gumball machines with. Okay, so I want to paint mine black. You can also do green or white, whatever color you want. You can make these for every holiday, every season. So I'm gonna take this. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am using black chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree. Seriously, because it's like a matte finish and I love it. So I'm just gonna use this. And all I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my hand up inside the cup. I'm just gonna paint this entire cup, like on the outside and the top, this black, okay? So I'm just gonna brush this on here. I'm gonna go all the way around the top, and I'm even gonna do the top, okay? And I'm gonna paint this whole thing, and we're gonna paint this whole cup. Okay. Just try to get like smooth lines. Okay. All right, so this is now painted. I'm gonna let this kind of sit here and dry for a minute. Now the lid here's what we're gonna do. I am gonna take one of these signs from Dollar Tree, the ones that have like the little beads on them, and they have several different kind of signs like this. I just cut it and I pulled off one of these beads. All right, so now I'm gonna put like a little dab of hot glue right here in the center of our little lid. Okay. And then I'm gonna put the bead with the hoe side down. All right, kind of make sure I have it right there centered in the lid, which I do. So now I'm gonna hold that and let that dry and adhere to the lid. Okay, and now to fill in the top, that little hole right there, I'm just gonna put some hot glue. I'm just gonna squirt hot glue right down into that little hole, and then just kind of go around a circle. Just kind of make sure that is filled in. Okay, and that hot glue just filled in that circle for us, and then when we paint it, you won't even be able to tell. All right, so now I'm gonna take this same chalkboard paint, and I'm gonna paint this entire lid, including the bead. Just go all around your edges. Once again, just try to do like smooth, even strokes. And get like underneath that bead. Okay. I'm gonna paint the little wood bead too. Yeah, look, you can't even tell. You can't even tell where that little hole was. Okay, so I'm just gonna go around. And I'm gonna give this this probably needs like 2 coats of paint. All right, so now these both have 2 coats of that black chalkboard paint, and look how good that looks. I mean, that looks so good. I love it. All right, so we're gonna put this back on here. You seriously could decorate with this. Look how cute this little plastic jar is. Put this in the bathroom, put some Q-tips or some cotton balls or something in here. I like that. I may end up doing something like that. But, all right, so I'm gonna take this, and then I am going to hot glue this onto here. And what I'm gonna do is, if you find this little jar, you'll see it's kind of raised around the bottom. I'm just gonna put hot glue all along this round where it's raised. Okay, just put a bunch of hot glue. It's kind of right there. Okay. And then I'm gonna sit this right down onto the top of our little cup here. Making sure it's even all over, and then just hold that down and let that dry. Okay. Oh my goodness, this looks so cute in black. Y'all, seriously, St. Patrick's Day, Halloween, fall, add you some, even Easter. You know what? I can use this for Easter too, because this would be so cute with carrots inside of it. I love black and orange and white. Oh, that's gonna be so cute. All right, but we got this for now. So for St. Patrick's Day, you can either, we can take that same candy that we already had, fill this up. You know, fill this up with any candies. You could also do Hershey Kisses. Look at that. Oh my goodness, look at all those little gold bars in there. So that is really cute. Or if you're not a big candy person, use the gold coins. Just dump you a package of the gold coins down into here. Or for like the rainbow look, you know, for the leprechauns and the whole pot of gold, take you some Skittles. And you know, last year I bought like 3 or 4 boxes of Skittles from Dollar Tree because I wanted it to be all Dollar Tree. It was more expensive versus me just going to Walmart and buying this big bag for like $3. So this is actually a better deal. And we all love Skittles. But look at that. You could fill it up with Skittles for the whole rainbow look. But I love this. This is so cute. This would also be really cute with like sugar in it. Like if you kept this over like in your coffee bar and put sugar in here. Oh my gosh, seriously, that is so cute. if you want it for St. Patrick's Day, you can tie you some ribbons around it. Dollar Tree also has some green with a little white gingham check. You could do that, be really cute. I just happen to have both of these from Hobby Lobby. It's the green and white polka dots, and then the kind of like a little burlap with shamrocks. I buy these when they go on sale, 50% off. This is back like in the fabric section. So I got both of these for $1 each. Like I said, every other week, ribbon is 50% off. Okay, so I'm gonna take this green and white polka dot, just kind of go around it. And just tie this one really quick. But look how cute this is. Oh my goodness, I love this. That little bow just really added a lot to it. And like I said, Dollar Tree has green and white gingham ribbon that you can use back in the Crafter Square section. No, that they usually have like year-round. Oh my gosh, y'all. These turned out so cute. I absolutely love these. I mean, they seriously turned out even better than I thought. Especially this right here. I loved this card so much in the store, but I could not think what to do with it other than framing it. So I just kept thinking and thinking, and finally I came up with this, and it turned out even better than what I kind of like imagined it would. So I love it, and you could very easily use this for candy. Like, you know, put these little, whatever candy you want. I just thought these little gold nuggets were cute. Plus we love the chocolate almonds. So you could fill that up with this. Fill it up with Skittles, kind of anything. But they're so cute. A basic black book from Dollar Tree. The little gold stickers. And seriously, you can use anything. You could use the little cauldrons. You could use the green leprechaun hat. You know, you can decorate the top of this book however you want. You know, I just thought this was really cute. I was flipping through Pinterest one day and I saw a setup almost just like this. They use different things, but I got the inspiration from Pinterest. So, but I love it. It is so cute. And this little gumball machine, painting it black, I love the look that it did, because when St. Patrick's Day is over, I can then add my carrots for Easter. I can change up the ribbon, I can put carrots in here, because I love black, orange, white, all that together. I'm gonna do a tiered tray of those kind of colors. So I love it. And then also, when that's over, this is perfect for fall. Put some pumpkins in here. For Halloween, once again, you can do pumpkins, you can do a little ghost in here. Fill it up with candy. But as long as you just kind of like change out your ribbon and whatever's inside, you can make this for any holiday. And this would be really cute, like over my coffee bar area. I could put my sugar in here because I have to have sugar in my coffee. I could put sugar in here. You could put coffee beans in here. I think this black kind of gives it like a... I can't even talk. But I think this black kind of gives it like a modern, like sophisticated look. So, which is hilarious for me. But, but all right. So, as always, let me know what you think and which one is your favorite. I love them all, but I'm gonna have to say this one because it turned out even better than I thought it did. Because it turned out so cute. Oh, but yeah, all so cute and so easy. And this little guy right here, just remember, like, go online, look up, you know, free vintage printables. I mean, you can do it for any holiday. And I found quite a few other pictures that I went ahead and printed out because I loved them so much. But, all right, so that is it for this video. We just did a St. Patrick's Day wreath. Actually, we did two of them. We did the one that's hanging like right here on the door in like a big, full, beautiful like flowers and everything for St. Patrick's Day. So I'll link that down below for you. And then of course my new Dollar Tree haul. So I will link all that down below for you. Too, really quick, if you use the window clings, I recommend using a white poster board or cardstock. Don't use the green like I did because it kind of took away from the leprechaun, you know? It kind of like took away from the gnome. But still, I mean, anything, any card. Just glue ya one of these little tumbling blocks on the back and it'll stand up. But But all right, I will quit rambling. So I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye guys. Thanks for watching.